Welcome back to Friday Night Sports Extra. I'm Jack Wallace alongside Derek Dyson. Derek, we saw some pretty major offensive fireworks across this week's slate.
Yeah, we did. Plenty of touchdowns and high-scoring finals. Most winners scoring 5 or more TDs on the night.
It was pretty incredible to watch. We're going to start y'all off with our game of the week. It's the early game at One Spokane Stadium. Mount Spokane traveling to Lewis and Clark. Two teams on track to make the postseason. Looking at the logos right here on this beautiful scoreboard, never get tired of it. 7-3 halftime score. Mount Spokane, check this out. Pick 6, Rock Franklin. He's used to catching receiving touchdowns on offense, but how about that on defense? Sully Sandusky, look at this pass. He's getting around, looking at defenders. He's somehow escaping it. Look at this pass. Wide open, Calvin Killian. He goes all the way to the end zone. 50-yard score. The 2-point try is good. Fourth quarter, Kate Stroser, 30-yard bomb. Andrew Thomas somehow gets it into the end zone. That's a touchdown. Under 4 minutes to go. Sandusky, he's looking to the end zone again, and he's going to get hit. Nope. Little touch pass right there to Elijah Nelson for the score. Now time for the onside kick. Look at the ball go. It's successful. Lewis and Clark recovers the onside kick. It was a retry from an illegal kick beforehand, but LC would throw another interception, and they do not end up pulling out a win here. Final score from a wild one at One Spokane Stadium, 21-18. Mount Spokane pulling away with a big-time win.
Wow. To Central Valley now, where the Bears band was putting on a show at halftime in their game against Cheney. And how about some defense here? Skylar Hardy of CV. The big hit right there on Christopher Wilson. Tackle for a loss, but the Blackhawks would get it going. Connor Collins, the quick pass to Tank Best, who makes one-man mitts, then waltzes into the end zone as Cheney opens up a commanding lead at 22-0 in the third. More Blackhawks. Collins going to fake the handoff and swing it out to Wilson, who has a host of blockers in front of him. Watch him just kind of squirt through there for a big gain, and Cheney is back in business, and they call the tunnel screen. Collins flips it out to Mason Stinson, who comes from a pretty darn athletic family. Stinson turns on the Jets, and they're not going to get him. He takes it the distance to make it 29-0 Blackhawks. Cheney goes on to win it 37-7. Blackhawks now 5-1 in league play and tied for first in 3A.
Can't get over such a great season for them. An awesome dance team performance for the Ridgeline Falcons. They're hyping up their guys against the Meade Panthers. Handoff for the Panthers goes to Hayden Coons, pushing, shoving his way into the end zone. Touchdown Meade. They lead by 2 scores now in the first quarter. Panthers rushing game still rolling. This handoff to Tice Tuggle, shaving off all the tackles. My goodness, an impressive touchdown. It's all Meade. They're up 21-0 into the second quarter, but these Falcons are still flying, though. Don't count them out. Quarterback Colton Peel chucking it deep to the end zone. Watch out. Riley Owens gets the catch and the touchdown. Tiptoes right there. What a score for Ridgeline. Their first points of the game coming off that acrobatic grab. But that score would be the only one for Ridgeline tonight. Meade rolling in the road game, 45-6 final.
In the late game at One Spokane Stadium, U-High taking on Ferris. Check out the great catch here. Spencer Sauter finds Grant Peterson, who hauls it in with one hand. Titans still on offense, but Toby Thornburg gets taken down by Raheem Morris, forcing a 4th and 1. U-High decides to kick, and Cole Hubble splits the uprights on a 26-yard field goal, 3-0 Titans. The Saxons trying to get something going on offense. Sam Colton, one of my son's good friends, feeling the pressure, lobs a pass downfield that gets picked off by Lincoln Murray near midfield. Titans facing another 4th down on the ensuing drive when J.J. Riordan blasts through the line and makes a big stop for Ferris as they keep U-High off the board. It was 3-0 going into the final quarter, but Duncan MacArthur scored a pair of late TDs for the Titans. They go on to win it 17-0, improving to 3-3. Some real nail-biters in the 3A and 4A window standings. Still steady 6 weeks in now, Jack.
So playoffs really coming up pretty soon. The season is flying by, and it's getting so close, and we're finishing week 6 right now.